Is not new at all. You can see in the aphorism of Hahnemann, in the Organon, in 137, he writes that for a person to be a good prover, you must direct the most minute attention to his sensation. So you can see how much importance Hahnemann gave to sensation. The other idea of homeopathy is of Bonninghausen and Boger of grand generalization. The idea here is, since there is only one disease in the whole person, and it is a dynamic disturbance that affects the whole, therefore, every local expression must be an expression of that one thing. So if you probe into any area of the person's expressions, it must reveal to you the same dynamic state. So you could talk about his headache and ask him what is the experience there. It will be the same as what is his experience in a stressful situation or in a dream. And what is that which is common to everything? When we made research, when we tried to examine, when we went with the patient into each expression, we found that what is common is an experience which is sensation. For example, there is a case of autoimmune hepatitis where the woman said, because of this problem, my life is restricted. I cannot move out of my house. Then, when we asked her about the dream, the dream was that she was being made into a statue, a metal statue, and she cannot move here and she cannot move there. If she had a backache, again the same experience would be in the backache. It's stiff and it's not able to move. So what we found common in mind and body and in the dreams, in the locals and in the generals was the same experience. And that experience is neither physical nor mental. We can call it vital. And therefore, we gave it the term vital sensation. And if we are able to locate what is that vital sensation and confirm it in all areas of the patient's life, and then find a remedy that has exactly that sensation, then we can be really much more definite about the success than basing it on individual symptoms alone. And if we combine the use of symptoms and the idea of sensation together, we have an unbeatable combination, and our success rate jumps up several times. This was our experience. This is one part of what we call sensation method. The other part has to do with classification into kingdoms and miasms. When we go to the experience of the person, which is the sensation, we find that this experience can be divided into three types. It can be an experience of something happening to which he is reacting, or it can be an experience of something that he has and needs and that he could lose, or it can be an experience of fighting against somebody or comparing against somebody. These are the three distinct types of perception possible. For example, if a girl says, I have disappointment in love, then you ask her, how do you experience this? Of course, there will be many common things at an emotion level. She will say, I feel hurt, I feel sad, I feel upset. Sometimes she may say, I feel happy, but that's rare. But usually, commonly, it's sad, upset, I was crying, how can he do this, and so. But if you go little bit deeper and say, in this situation, what did you exactly experience? Then she may say, either she may say, I felt shocked, I felt numb, I couldn't react. It was like suddenly something hit me. How can this happen? Till yesterday he was sending me so many messages on the BBM, and today nothing. This is one experience possible. The other one is she can say, I was so dependent on him. He used to take full care of me. Every decision I would ask him. Now how will I manage without him? So it's I needed something, I lost it. Or the third girl could say, how could he go after Rita against me? Crazy. She looks so bad. She doesn't know how to talk. What did he see in her that he didn't see in me? And I will get him for this. One day he will regret. One day I will show him. So these three distinct type of reactions are possible at a deep level, at an experience level. At a superficial level, all the girls will say the same. I got hurt and I got betrayed and how did he do this and all that. But when you take them little bit deeper, you find the individuality of experience, what Hahnemann called as the PQRS, individual experience. That determines the individuality of that person. And this can be now classified into the three kingdoms. The person who feels something is happening to which he reacts is like a plant, because plants essentially survive by reacting to the outside. Changes in atmosphere, changes in weather, changes in day and night, change in season. They have to perceive and react. That's how they survive. Minerals survive by making structures or by breaking them. So you have structures of atoms, molecules, structures. All these structures are usually made out of minerals. And then you have animals who survive by fighting, by comparing, and by competing, which is the third type. And our remedies are derived from plants, from minerals, and from animals. And if we can understand what is the basic experience of the person, it makes it easier for us to look in the specific kingdom. So this is the second aspect of the sensation method. One aspect is going to the sensation, and the second aspect is looking at the kingdoms instead of just individual remedies or symptoms. Now, any method that is there does not replace what we already have for sure. We have symptoms, we have repertories, we have materia medica for sure. They have worked for us for 200 years or more. Great cures have been made with it. So it's very, very useful. If we take that and add to it what we know from the sensation, and if both of them come together, this combination is unbeatable. I found that when I put these two together,